Hey Sherrie, this is Brandon, and thank you for posting your question for my presentation. I think it's a really fantastic question that you asked because one of the things that educators have to do is find a way to relate the content to the students that's interesting and that will engage them. So you asked the question, how do you think educators can use social media or memes or other programs to hook their learners when teaching them about media literacy? So that's a fantastic question. And I'm glad that you said like media literacy and not fake news, because when a lot of people hear fake news, they really just focus on, they think it's from a traditional news source or a reporter or something like that. But the purpose of media literacy is really to help students be able to analyze different forms of information that comes across in different types of media, such as social media. And depending on the age group, so I used to be an administrator in a middle school, and I dealt with drama from social media posts all the time, and I really think that would be a great way to relate social media with teaching media literacies, media literacy topics. I'm sorry, I was struggling. Um, so, for instance, like you could start the conversation off with a general question like, "Has anybody seen something on media that wasn't true?" I'm sure you get some kids to comment. You can ask and ask some follow up questions about what did they see, and then you can even lead that to depending on what kind of rapport you have with the students in class. Like, have they ever seen anything on social media about them that wasn't true, and have them share that out. Because like if you start with like traditional news sources and presidential elections and stuff, like kids, depending on their age, they might not care about it or really understand it. But if you start with something that personally affected them that they saw on social media, have them share out, that could lead to the conversation like, how did you know it wasn't true? Like, who posted? And then you can start teaching those skills of, you know, coming up with questions, asking about the source, verifying, or even teaching how you can use the media literacy to like diffuse situations such as like rumors spreading and checking the sources and verifying the information and things like that. So I would personally approach any kind of media literacy with social media about that. And you can even, there's examples of like memes and quotes that people post that not true. So you can use that to help teach those skills. So I would start with that. I would make it kind of personable. Shares, and then you can transition that to the new traditional news articles and sources talking about the effects of social media on kids and things like that. So thanks for asking such a great question. And if you have any other follow-up questions, definitely post it and I'll make another response to it. But hopefully that gives you some sort of some ideas to how to tackle that, depending on your age of the students you are talking about. Have a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.